Time for some answers. The Rebbe in the SICHAH makes an assumption regarding the construction of the Teva. The assumption is that there are many aspects regarding the Teva's construction that either were left to Noach to incorporate into his plans, or at the very least have not been recorded in the text narrative. 3 examples will suffice to demonstrate the validity of that assumption. The first relates to a Michseh HaTeva, possibly a tarpaulin-type covering to the ark, providing protection against the torrential rains. 3 times the Yonah has been sent from the ark. Upon the 3rd time it has not returned, indicating to Noach that he would soon be leaving the Teva. In Pasuk Yud Gimel we are informed that in the 601st year of Noach's life, Barishon be'echad lachodesh, on Rosh Chodesh Tishrei, the waters upon the earth had dried up, and that Vayasa Noach et Michseh HaTeva. Noach sets about to remove this Michseh for the Teva. This is the first and only reference to some form of covering to protect the Teva from the torrential rains. There is no command given to Noach to make a Michseh, but whether Noach did this on his own initiative or whether it was told to Noach but not recorded, either way, it is only after the Mabul period that we are informed of the existence of this Michseh. A second example in support of the thesis comes to us from the single reference in the Chumash to a Chalon. After the Teva had come to rest on Harei Ararat, we are told that Vayiftach Noach et Chalon HaTeva Asher Asa. He opens up the Chalon of the Teva that he had made. Interesting terminology. Rashi had earlier provided us with 2 interpretations for the Tzohar. According to the second opinion, that it was an Even Tovah, it turns out then that there is no specific command from HaKadosh Baruch Hu for Noach to make a Chalon. Yet, in Pasuk Vav, we are told that Noach opens the Chalon of the Teva. And thirdly, with respect to the entrance and exit to the Teva, the door. While there is a reference to the Petach HaTeva, there is no command to make the Petach. The command is where in the Teva this Petach was to be placed. Once again reinforcing the assumption that it was either left to Noach to seek professional help regarding the construction of the Teva, a marine architect, or conversely, these instructions were given but not recorded in the text, which forces us therefore to conclude that whatever was recorded in the Chumash are those aspects that Noach would not normally have included as part of the construction process. Drawing an analogy from the present, if one were to engage an architect to draw up plans for a house, there would be no need to specify the inclusion of a roof, windows, doors, kitchen, etc., as these items are part and parcel of a home. Similarly, once Noach is told to Aseh lecha Teva, that command automatically includes a means of entering and exiting the Teva, a Chalon for light, a Michseh for protection from the torrential rain. And therefore, a command to make these 3 items was unnecessary. In contrast, there were aspects of the Teva for which Noach required specific instructions, such as the dimensions of the Teva, the requirement that he make kinim for the individual animal pairs, a double-strength waterproofing system, and so on and so forth. These items were not self-evident when God gives him the command to Aseh lecha Teva.